Big Dog Whiskey here. Welcome to my channel. Hey, this is going to be my first official video, and I told you I had some good people to hang out with, and tonight I'm hanging out with that bourbon guy, Paul.
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right, and as always, we're doing big pours, so what's in your glass tonight? Today, our big pours for tonight are going to be Elijah Craig 15 and Elijah Craig 18.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, like me too. Like both of these bourbons, you know, are very special.
Yeah.
I love the 18-year. Sometimes it gets a knock because it's lower proof.
It gets knocked on two things. One, it gets knocked on the proof point.
Absolutely.
And some will say the age is a little over oaked.
Okay.
And the combination of the over oakiness and the lower proof point makes it a little thin.
No, yeah. And I can't say that I disagree with that.
Yeah.
But Heaven Hill and Elijah Craig did something to fix that.
I know they did.
Yeah.
I know they did. It's right there. It's right there.
Yeah. They reduced the proof point.
Oh, well,
I mean,
they raised the proof point.
They
Come on.
reduced the age.
Yes, they reduced
So
the
instead of
age.
coming in at 18 years, it's
Yep.
coming in at 15 years.
Yeah.
And while reducing the age, they raised the proof point.
Yes.
So, yeah. So
Yes.
it's everything that all of us whiskey geeks have been asking for.
Right.
We need something that's not as oaky and a little bit higher proof.
Now, I will get it so that if the distiller is going through and understanding that the essence of the flavor is at a given proof point, whatever that proof point is, be it high proof or low proof, if that is the essence, so be it.
Absolutely.
So be it. Because they know that's the proof point. Yes, proof hounds are always going to complain, this isn't 120 or higher, or it's not a hazmat, or anything like that. It's age. I think there's something to be said about the expression of age.
Right.
And the only way you can express that age is actually at a lower proof.
Absolutely.
Once you raise that proof point, you actually can mask that age.
Right. And both of these are fresh cracks. So it's going to be, so this isn't going to be, we've had this Elijah Craig for 2 years, and it's had a lot of air in it, and we're going to compare it to an Elijah Craig from 2026.
We're equal grounds for both.
Equal grounds. We just cracked both of these. Make sure you watch the short for that bourbon guy and Big Dog Whiskey. You will see us fresh cracking both of these bottles. Follow, subscribe, whatever platform you're on, but you get to see both of these bottles being fresh cracked.
Big pops for big pours.
Big pops, big pours, and I'm ready to get into these.
I am
these
too.
two. So
I am too.
I'm gonna let's do this. How do you keep getting the Heaven Hill glasses? So make sure you're watching videos.
You're giving me the glasses. That's all I know.
Make sure you're watching our videos.
Look,
we have
right here Heaven Hill. Well, Hall of Fame is fine. That's just logo here.
So we've done a couple other videos, and Paul keeps finding the Heaven Hill glasses in the whiskey kitchen. So we're in the whiskey kitchen. You know, Paul's visiting, and if you haven't seen Paul's whiskey warehouse, it is like what is that? The eighth wonder of the world, the whiskey warehouse. Like the whiskey warehouse is so impressive. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go over and check out that bourbon guy.
Yeah,
Paul.
there you go. But yeah, it's destiny to have Heaven Hill glasses.
Absolutely. So all right, you take the 18. I'm going to take the 15.
Okay.
Let's pour and then let's switch bottles.
Let's do that.
All right.
I got a little excited with the 15.
Well, I got excited with both of them.
That's
so
fine.
we will make these two things work.
We'll make it work.
We have some big pours. We're going to make them work. But it's Big Dog Whiskey.
That's it.
Drink big or go home. All right. So let's see. All right. Really excited to try these two very different age statements.
It is.
Of the same whiskey. So
why don't we start with a lower proof?
Let's start with
the
lower
proof. It kind
proof.
of warms us up and everything else.
All right, let's do it.
All right?
Yeah.
So 18 it is.
18.
Right away. It's almost a caramel bomb.
I like to just sniff both of them, just to get the smell of both of them. It is a caramel bomb, and listen.
Fruit is showing up in the 15.
And you could tell the difference right off the nose.
Yeah, just by the nose. Now, it's not because of proof. Okay, there's the ethanol, if you think, 90 to 106, I think it was.
108.
108. So it's not that much of a jump. It is a jump, but it's not enough to blow away in terms of aromas. Because sometimes you can get that heavy ethanol over everything else that can blow out the other sensations. I'm not getting ethanol in either glass.
Now, on the 18,
yeah,
I can tell you the first thing that I'm getting off of the nose.
Go ahead.
Juicy fruit gum.
Interesting.
That is what I'm getting off of the nose. Very sweet. Very tasty. Very light. And that's what, when I have a piece of juicy fruit gum, we all know that juicy fruit gum is the AAA of gum. There's not much juice in that gum.
No, there's not. There's not.
But listen, you get the little charge, but it's a little bit weak on the side. That's what I'm getting out of here. I'm getting juicy fruit. It's sweet. It's very, just a great nose.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to take you down another path.
Okay.
I'm going to take you down this. So out of this, I am going to get the caramel bomb that we talked about initially, but I'm also going to talk to you about a wedding cake.
Oh, okay. Wedding cake.
I am talking about your confectionery vanilla and the confectionery vanilla cake that is combined with rich moisture and texture and everything else. I am getting the extra frosting that you get, not the corner piece with the extra things that you get in the cake and everything else.
Okay.
I'm getting that vanilla frosting, a buttercream frosting out of this on top of the caramel and everything else. Now, a little bit of fruit I will throw into that as that little thin layer in between layers of cake and everything else.
Now, when I'm saying juicy fruit, I'm not getting fruit. So I get what you're saying. I'm getting that confectionery, very sweet.
Sugar.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting a little fruitiness.
Tiny. So, and even some of these cakes, it's just ever so wafer thin and everything else. But to me, it's wedding cake.
I'm not getting fruit struts. I'm getting juicy fruit. So two very different.
No, those are two different things. I totally get it.
Yeah,
I totally get it. Wow, what a nose.
Yeah. All right.
What a nose.
All right. Let's jump into it. Let's do the nose on the other one.
Let's go on the nose on the 15. Come on.
Because I can't wait to try this. We're trying to let some air get in both of these. They are fresh cracks, but I'm just very excited to try both.
Different nose. Totally different nose. So the confectionery sugar, it's reduced.
It is.
Instead, it is replaced by fruit.
It is.
Bright fruit. It's not stewed fruit.
It is.
I almost want to say it's a tangerine almost. I don't want to lean too far into the citrus realm.
I'm getting a little citrus.
I'm getting a touch of citrus.
I don't know if you noticed. I'm like, I need to refresh, and
Oh no!
I took a little sniff because I'm getting some tangerines. I'm like, I want to make sure that that's right.
Trick to the audience. So if you want to clear your nose, go for the elbow. Yeah. Okay, the elbow or a bowl of coffee beans helps to refresh the senses in the nose so that you can try and pick up something new.
Now, all my coffee's upstairs. I'm going to tell my wife that we need to bring some coffee beans downstairs. We need some refresh. But until then, right here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
now,
exactly.
is it the same? Like, are we refreshing? Or are we like doing the dab?
I can do that. I can do that. That's fine.
Hey, that bourbon guy. There we go. Hey,
I can do that.
Absolutely. So,
but man, so the heavy confectionery sugar that's in the 18 is not in the 15. The 15, it's more fruit forward.
It is.
Okay? And I'm saying it's still bright fruits. I'm still going to say there's a very slim hint of a citrus note.
Right.
Even after a nose refresh and everything else. But it's still also leaning towards red fruits. And I'm not talking the cherries or anything like that. I'm talking maybe like a strawberry and a raspberry. Right. Something that is more brighter in the red fruit realm.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into this. We're going. Let's 18.
18.
Let's do 18.
All right.
It's been on the market the longest. Yeah. Let's get into 18.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oakiness, soft, silky, easy drinker, very smooth.
Caramel is in the palate. The confectionery vanilla sugars in the nose doesn't transfer too well into the taste. It's more of the caramel and the sweet oak.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah. It is very oak forward.
Yeah. And it's lower proof as well.
It is lower proof. Not a lot.
It's not off-putting, though. It's pleasant.
I love oak. So all right, I'm gonna jump down this path. Like, I will go off on some tangent all the time. So I remember, my first time really being able to taste the oak. I bought a Calumet 16.
Okay.
It's somewhere in this room. Who knows where it is? And there's bourbon all around us. You guys see the bourbon in the background?
All over there.
There's bourbon to the right of us and bourbon to the left of us. So, bourbon everywhere. However, Calumet 16 was my whiskey that I finally was able to taste those bourbon notes.
Interesting. Okay.
And I don't know if I jumped into some of the older things, and and I will tell everybody, and I will get off task all the time. When I first got into my bourbon journey, I was saving every bottle for a special occasion. Every bottle can't be a special occasion.
No,
I get it too. Yeah,
You're right. But yeah, it's bourbon. It can be for a special occasion,
right?
But bourbon is also something to enjoy every day. And with friends.
Absolutely. And, hanging out with Paul and getting to try so many different bourbons at Paul's house, I am such, I don't know if it's a sore sport. I can't let Paul beat me. Paul opens up so many bottles. I've been to Paul's house, and he's like, he's like, oh, that Eagle Rare 17? Go ahead, have pours of that Eagle Rare 17.
Why not?
Yeah. So I have to open just as many bottles as that bourbon guy.
Don't feel obligated.
I'm just joking about that.
I know. It's not about feeling pressured about it.
No.
Have what you want. Have what you like. That's all that matters. And if you like it and you feel you want to share it with others, share it with others.
And I'm just joking about that.
I know.
And here's the real truth.
You still want to win.
No, I do want to win. That is true. However, here's where it comes down to. You get to hang out with somebody that shares great pours with you. You want to be able to reciprocate and share some things that they haven't had.
Right.
And I know for sure that I've had things at your house in the Whiskey Warehouse that I've never had.
Yep.
And
you'll still have things you won't have.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, Paul's having something that he hasn't had yet.
No.
He has everything. So we're not saying he doesn't have it. We're just saying that he hasn't had it yet. And this is the first try in the Whiskey Kitchen.
Yeah, I have not had a taste of this yet.
Yeah. So,
which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Absolutely. So let's change that. Let's get a taste of this Elijah Craig 15.
Well, come on. Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Here we go. So the caramel bomb is gone out of the 18 into the 15. The 15 is now replaced by fruit forward.
Very fruit forward.
Again, it's still bright fruit. It is not dark stewed fruit. I almost want to say it's more of a, think of it like one of those Smucker's jam all fruit packs that you get at the restaurants for like putting onto your bagels and toast and everything else. It's just a blending of fruit. It is light. It is bright. It is really nice. Fabulous drink and everything else. It doesn't drink its proof point at all. I'd say it tastes almost equivalent to a 90 proof.
So I'm going to say that I can tell that it's not 90 proof, but it doesn't drink at 108.
It doesn't drink at 108.
And and you may not have noticed this, but when I poured them, I got the glasses a little bit switched. I could immediately tell which one was the 50.
Oh, drinking and nose, I can tell which is
Absolutely.
which. I can tell which is which.
And I swapped the glasses through the magic of television. Let's see if you noticed that. But but I swapped the glasses, but I had them reversed a little bit earlier.
Okay.
But I could tell from the nose which one was the higher proof whiskey.
True. Well, I can tell at least what is aged more. Maybe not necessarily proof wise, but I can tell what is aged
Absolutely.
more. The oak comes forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
With a vengeance.
Now, and I am not, this is not a bad thing because so here's one of the knocks that you hear of your older whiskeys, your Pappy 23s. It's like chewing on
leather
or oak or something like that. There's a deep, rich oak flavor in this 18. It's not overpowering.
No,
but it is very prevalent.
You don't want the oak to suddenly be the note of what you're drinking. At that point, you lose the experience of the bourbon itself. Hands down. But at least if they can manage the age, and what they're doing with some of these distilleries, and I'm pretty sure Elijah Craig or Heaven Hill is doing this as well, is moving the barrel down to the lower floors.
Okay.
In the lower floors, it's going to age at a lower temperature. So the interaction with the barrel is going to move at a slower rate. So even though it's sitting there, the interaction with the wood isn't going to happen as often as it were to sit on a higher floor in a rick house.
Right.
So the higher it is, the hotter it's going to be. The more interaction there's going to be with the wood.
All right.
Right.
Now, and just to kind of talk about that from a few other different distilleries, when you go to Four Roses, you have the 6 tiers.
Yeah.
And, if you're looking for something that's tier 1, it's typically going to be lower proof. If you're looking for something that's tier 6, it's going to be higher proof. So those are the variations that Paul is talking about.
Right.
Is all those different floors of the rick house. You see it with Buffalo Trace, you see it with Four Roses, and here is your best example with Elijah Craig.
And you take it even further, so that if you want to start moving away from Kentucky bourbon to Texas bourbon, okay, now you're moving into a hotter climate, which means it's going to age faster.
Yeah.
So you don't need to have the barrel sit in a rick house for as long as you would, say, in Kentucky, or in a colder climate, say, here in Ohio. Okay? So anything that is in Kentucky that is aging 4 to 6 years, maybe in Texas you only need to maybe say 3 to 6.
Okay.
Something like that, or 3 to 4, 3 to 5. So there's more interaction, everything else. The further north you go, especially for the original whiskeys from Scotland and Ireland and everything else, much colder climate. That's why if you look at some of those single malt whiskeys from Ireland or Scotland, they're talking about 25, 30-year barrels and bottles. But you look at them, they're looking just so light in color.
Right.
They're barely interacting with the wood.
Right.
Here we're talking about the whole point is the coloration, the flavoring, the interaction with the wood. If you want to control it and still have more time, you move it to a colder climate. So if you're in Kentucky, you move it down to the first floor.
Okay.
That's it.
So here's what I'm hearing you saying, is that while we're trying this right now,
yeah,
maybe we should try some Texas whiskey at some point.
You're right. That sounds like a next video.
Maybe a next video. I don't know. I don't know. So
it could be a next video.
All right, but we're gonna get back.
Let's get back to this.
Yeah. So
Elijah Craig,
Elijah
1815.
1815.
And man, they have done some magic again. I'm telling you that. So, for those of you naysayers on the 18 being a one-note wonder or weak or maybe thin or anything like that, granted, these are both fresh cracks and everything else, but the nose is great, the finish is great, the texture is great. Yes, it's low proof. I get that. But it's not bad.
Okay.
It is not bad. It is really good. But now we're going to the 15. 15 now oops. I just
Yeah.
All right, blame me for that.
That's all good.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah.
Or not.
No, we're going to keep that. We are keeping that.
Here, we'll do that in. So yeah. Dude, it's still tasty.
Yeah, it's still tasty. All right.
It's still tasty.
We're keeping that.
Yeah. But the fruit that they brought forward at a 15-year and the ability to bring the proof point up,
right,
and still have a great texture in flavor,
right,
is amazing.
Okay. All right. So here's what we have to do. We have to rate these two bourbons.
Oh.
And I kind of like how we rate them.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But we're not ready to choose yet.
No.
We're gonna like have some more of these, and then we're gonna choose.
Okay.
However, I think last time we cut away.
Yeah. We're gonna do the fast mode.
We're gonna do the magic of television.
That's it.
We're gonna mute all this crap out that we're saying,
and
we're gonna fast forward through all of this.
We're gonna do this,
and we're gonna choose. So, just you're gonna watch. We're gonna talk. We're gonna mute all this stuff. Like, give me a good song that you would like to hear while we're doing this. But we're gonna mute all this out.
We'll put something in there.
We'll put something in there.
Yeah.
Jeopardy music? I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Not Jeopardy.
All right.
Let's throw some blues in there.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll figure something out.
All right.
But we're going to keep the cameras rolling.
Yeah.
We're going to go through these. We're going to do some sips. And we will be back with you very quickly to choose.
All right. Watch this.
Keep watching. All right. We're back. And I think we both have decided on what our big pour of the night is.
Absolutely.
But I think what we should do is tell us, like, we're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
And go with what our number 2 was.
Okay.
And then let's talk about the number 2.
Fine.
And then we'll get into the number 1.
Let's do that.
All right. You do the count now.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Look at that.
All right.
Look at that. So we chose the 18 in second place.
And we both chose the 18 in second place.
So let's talk about the 18 for a second.
All right.
So I chose the 18 essentially. I love the caramel bomb. Okay,
I do.
I love that. That's the note I like. I have that. I love the Old Forester 19.
Mm-hmm.
It has a similar profile and everything else. It's great. It's very sweet. It's basically a 2-note drink for me. So I'm going to get that caramel note. I'm going to get maybe a little hint of vanilla and everything else, and the sweet oak finish.
Right.
That's it. That's all I'm going to get. Now, when I go to the 15, though, I'm getting that added. I'm getting that fruit note. I'm getting more complexity to the taste. It's not about the proof point. It's about the flavor of what I'm getting off of this thing. I'm getting more richness in texture. I'm getting richness in taste. I'm getting that bright red fruit notes that is mixed in with the vanillas and the caramels. There's more going on with 15.
Right.
To me, that's more of an experience.
Right.
I am all about more experience.
Absolutely. No, I agree with everything you said. I can't dispute it. You get into the 18.
It's not bad. I like it.
No,
I like it.
No, 18 is really pretty. Hey, this is a ball. This is every girl deserves a ball. This is a ball for a girl, and it's really good. It's really flavorful. Like, I feel kind of pretty drinking this.
Yeah.
But right. All right, funny to me. But if I feel special drinking this, how about that? That's a better word. It feels good drinking this 18,
and it's not weak.
It's not weak.
It's compared to what other people have been saying on internet and other channels and everything else. The 18 has flavor.
Absolutely.
The 18 is not weak.
Yeah.
Even at 90 proof, it is actually a decent pour.
It is a very decent pour.
Yeah.
It is good. It is prom. It is, a cotillion. It is what girls look for when they're trying to feel special. However, you get over to the 15, this is what guys look for when they go to prom. Like, this is what guys want.
Yeah.
This is very masculine. There's some beef to what we have going on here. And guess what? When I finish this, I got the goods at the end of the night. This is prom in a glass, and I'm enjoying what 15 is putting out.
You got a full experience out of this.
Absolutely.
Now, yes, the 18, okay, nice, pleasant, pretty, as you mentioned.
Very pretty.
Very pretty. Walking down the street, it's nice, and you just feel, okay, I'm fine.
Right.
That's good. Now, you get to the 15, now I'm getting somewhere. Now I got something going on.
Right.
Now I think I'm going to actually have a fun adventure.
Absolutely.
That's what I get out of 15.
And I agree with that. I can't say it any better. 18 is number 2.
Yeah.
15 is what 18 should have done. So, very good whiskey. I'm loving it. Yeah. Great pour.
Now, it makes me give me the question. What if 18 had a higher proof point? What would it have done?
You know what?
I know all of you out there are asking. It's like, look, 90 proof for an 18 year. Come on, let's raise the proof point. What can we do about that? What if it was the same proof point at 15, at 108? You said, 108. Let's put the 18 at 108. What do we get out of that?
So here's a very interesting question. 18 is what, 90 proof?
Yeah.
The 15 is 108 proof.
Sure.
All right. What's in the middle of 90 and 108?
That'd be 96?
96, 98.
97? 97. Let's go 97.
All right. You guys won't get this review. However, Paul and I are going to taste this. We're going to figure out 18, 15. We're going to do a 17 year at about 98 proof.
Tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah, I know what you're doing here. All right.
We're going to figure it out.
Here we go.
We're going to taste this after we're off camera. So what we're going to do is say we appreciate you hanging out with us.
Like, comment, and subscribe below. Have you had the 18 year? Have you had the 15 year? Have you had other Elijah Craig bottles? Have you had the toasted? Maybe one of the single barrels. So the EC with the 923.
923.
The killer of all single barrels.
It's up there.
133 proof.
133 proof.
Okay, that's unique. Let's talk about even last year. So the EC 925 that came out That's another caramel bomb as well, similar to the 18 year that came out here.
Right.
Have you had any of the single barrels? Have you had just basically a regular toasted or a regular Elijah Craig? Comment down below. Let us know what you've had. What your thoughts are on this.
Let us know what you've had. Let us know what we should try. I think we think we've had it all, but there's some bottles out there that we haven't had. So comment and tell us what we should try.
Like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when he's going to post more videos.
Absolutely. And the best part is, until next time, make sure you drink big.
But if you heard it from anyone else, tell them you heard it from that bourbon guy.
Absolutely. See you next time.